Hello and welcome to Anatomy of Marriage, Marriage Mornings. I'm your host, Melanie Studley.
And I'm your other host. My name is Seth, and I'm a licensed marriage and family therapist.
And we are on day 28 of our Marriage Mornings, and happy Valentine's Day.
Happy V-Day, you guys.
We love Valentine's Day. If you're new here, welcome. We have a podcast, and this is it. But this is our morning format, so this is a different format than usual. So we've got over 100 episodes that are long format, talking about all sorts of different topics. So go back and listen to those.
That's right.
But on the Marriage Mornings, we do 4 things.
Yes, we do. We do prayer. We do a past gratitude, something that you are thankful for
that your spouse
did yesterday. A future hope today, what you're hopeful for, and then also a future goal,
which
like
is
a goal
different.
for the day.
Yeah.
It can be an individual goal or a relationship goal.
Yeah. So let's start with prayer.
All right. Dear God, Creator, thank you for your blessings. Thank you for safe travels to Dallas. Thank you for watching over our kids in the snowstorm. And I pray that this continues to help us and it continues to help other people who listen and give them hope and give them understanding of themselves and their relationship in a clear and concise way. And thank you for your blessings, God. Amen.
Amen. And anyone can pray. It doesn't have to just be the guy. Seth just chose to pray today.
No, we switch it up all the time.
And the past gratitude. No, past gratitude. I am so thankful that yesterday was yesterday. I mean, we did amazing things.
Yeah.
We went out, we met Roger, had lunch, we went to, or had dinner. We recorded videos for the stuff we're working on.
Which is pretty cool.
Yesterday was great, and I'm thankful.
So what are you thankful for that I did?
That you were there. And
that I was there.
That we created that stuff together, and that we're doing this as a team.
I'm thankful that we are doing good on videos, I guess, and have like a good rapport with each other, and we can like talk back and forth. That's fun. So it's been fun to be here with you.
Yeah.
Future hope is that we get a lot of work done today, that we are safe where we travel.
My future hope is that we can meet Dude Perfect guys today.
Oh yeah.
I really want to.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I'm future hoping to eat some really good barbecue. We're supposed to go to like one of the best barbecue places in Texas, if not the country.
We're having
today.
Barbecue with Dr. Corey Allen today, which is so exciting. We've never met him in real life.
A future goal is to continue to exercise and eat right even when we're here. So I'm going to try.
Yes, my goal is not to get constipated. TMI.
Okay.
What? I'm just keeping it real and authentic.
Anyway, this is also...
I have delicate intestines.
Oh my gosh. Okay, this is also the 2-year anniversary of the show. The actual 2-year anniversary of the entire podcast, Anatomy of Marriage. And it's hilarious.
It's kind of hilarious, but it's also
I don't know
wonderful.
Why it's hilarious. It's wonderful. And another huge milestone that I wanted to talk about. We are almost to 1 million downloads.
We're really
in 2
close.
years. Like today is the actual 2-year for real anniversary. We launched Valentine's Day 2017, and we're almost to 1 trillion downloads.
1 million.
1 million downloads, and that's really exciting. And I look forward to continuing to make this, to interact with you guys, to do more events, and just keep the party rolling and get better at marriage. Get better at marriage.
And help other people get better at marriage. Because
That's right.
Marriage is amazing when it's done right. And it's horrific when it's done wrong.
Yes. And we know the latter.
From experience, that is where that statement came from. But another thing I wanted to talk about, because this is basically just an episode to celebrate Valentine's Day and 2 years of the podcast, but something that we learned, or that I took away last night from hanging out with Roger at Fellowship of the Parks, and Roger is amazing and is so kind. But he was teaching on the importance of, I can't remember what he was talking about, but he was talking about love. And it sounds silly because I think of love as being romance. Like love is flowers and rose petals and chocolate, and it, like, I think that's how I imagine love as being, or especially when we were first together. Love was like romance, which those aren't really the same thing. But when Roger was talking about it, and then when we were kind of talking with him about it, it struck me that something that was missing from our relationship, I think, on my end, not yours, was using a filter of love to treat your partner a particular way. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So instead of just being like, I'm just going to tell them what I think, maybe you could be like, I'm going to tell them what I think and filter that with love.
In a loving way.
And that's going to look a whole lot different than if I just like... thoughts.
Right. So maybe a practice of love, one of the practices of love, is speaking to your partner in a way that's very forthright and truthful to who you are, and doing it in a way that considers their feelings, like having empathy, having sympathy for how they may take this, and that is love. Does that make sense?
And also
a version of it.
the thing I thought too, which is like silly because all of us know this, but treat others how you would like to be treated.
Right.
You know, that concept of like, how would I want Seth to tell me maybe that I have lettuce in my teeth? Would I want him to laugh and point at me and be like, ew, gross? Or would I want him to be loving? How would I want, right?
You know what? This is really kind of epiphanous.
Oh, epiphanous.
Is that a word?
No.
Sometimes the arguments that we get in, I say, if I spoke to you how you speak
do that
to
all
me,
the time, yeah.
then you would be destroyed. And you're like, what does that even matter? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, well,
I do have a
it
wicked
matters
side.
a lot. Well, not wicked, but it's...
No, I meant the musical.
Oh, right, okay. The Green Witch. So sometimes the way that you say things to me, and I know if I said anything, even in that like atmosphere of
the same, yeah.
the same, it would destroy you, and that's a thing, right? So I love you more.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy
When we
Valentine's
argue,
Day.
I am superior.
Right.
But it really did stand out to me as being important, especially if, because, you know, if you don't know us, we went through a really hard time in our marriage. Like I said, go back and listen to the first episodes. You'll find out. But we were both really wounded by one another. We both were idiots to one another.
Right.
In totally different ways. But I was more consistent of an idiot for longer, for sure. And but one of the things I didn't practice was sort of putting that lens or that filter of love, or like, it's like a tool kit. It's like you can have a wrench and a screwdriver and a socket wrench and then love, right? Like it adds another element. It does a whole different function. It's not just
Or
like
you
a
can
side
use all
note.
those tools under the umbrella of love.
Get your love umbrella out.
Your love umbrella, that's right. And do it that way. So words matter. The way that you speak matters. We have a whole thing on communication, not using sarcasm, not being critical, because that's not how you're supposed to talk. It usually only brings defense and criticism and sarcasm back, and then you just kind of get into a conflict dance of craziness. And wow,
My stomach just
way to celebrate Valentine's Day. So.
You are the one who made it weird. I'm going to make it good again. Here we go. But yeah, so I would want to challenge everyone, especially if you're in a really tough time, if you're dealing with healing over some sort of issue or whatever, I would challenge you to almost put love as the first filter. Like you have, you know, you want to be respectful and kind. That doesn't mean you're a doormat. That doesn't mean you let someone walk all over you. But you can be respectful and thoughtful and kind and loving while still having boundaries, while still saying, you will not treat me this way, but I will still love you and be kind to you and whatever. Does that make sense?
Yeah, or even you could kind of come to an agreement. Like sit down with your partner and say, listen, I know that we have a ton of stuff to work on, but I, at my deepest heart core love level, really love you, and I care about you, and I want the best for you, and I want the best for myself, and I want the best for this relationship. Let's agree right now on Valentine's Day to work on this and work out of love. So my heart speaks to your heart, and anything less than that is not acceptable. Can we agree on that? And you know, there was a time in our marriage, if I did that to Melanie, she would be like, no, I don't care about that. And you know, my response wasn't, oh, you're so stupid. It's okay. Because even if your partner doesn't decide to, you know, like heart connect and go from there, you still can. You still can. That's the hardest thing you'll ever do. Trust me, but you can still do it.
He's yelling at you on Valentine's Day.
It's okay. It's good for you.
Anyway, we love y'all.
Yes.
Thank you for being around for 2 years with us, if you've been around this whole time.
That's awesome.
Have a wonderful, wonderful Valentine's Day. Filter everything through love.
Through love, that's right.
Use hashtag marriage mornings to show us what you're working on.
And share your story. And if you've listened from day one, awesome. We should send you a sticker or something.
Send us,
like literally, if you have.
Text us on Instagram or Facebook if you've been with us the whole time. We want to find out.
All right. Love you guys.
All right. Have a
Bye.
good day. Bye.